Hello everybody and welcome to my newest video. Today we are talking about what happens when you stop using Minoxidil. So as you may know, I have a long story fighting my hair loss. I'm fighting hair loss for almost 10 years and I tried almost everything that is out there on the market, such as, for example, Minoxidil. And just by the way, I was moving a few weeks ago and I just found some Minoxidil that is left, as you can see. So plenty of boxes that I used to take when I was on Minoxidil. They are expired for a very long time. Just let me take a look. As you can see, maybe they're expired on August 2015. So, but really sad because there are quite a lot of boxes left. So, I was on Minoxidil for about 4 years, and to be honest, for me, it did a great job and I almost had no side effects. When I started using Minoxidil, my hair status was about the same as I have today. By the way, today I'm fighting my hair loss naturally and believe me or not, it works perfect. Just have a look at my status. Of course, it's thin up there, but for me, maybe one day I will get a hair transplant to fill up my crown a little bit, but for me it's really good. I started using Minoxidil 10 years ago and my status was almost the same like today. Surprisingly, I did not have any shedding, and in my opinion, if you're out there on hair loss boards or blogs or here on some YouTube channels, you only read these horror stories about people shedding all over the place and anything else. I can tell you I was not shedding at all. I did not have any shed, and about 4 or 5 months after I started, my first small hairs started to grow. Unfortunately, Minoxidil hair is not the same like this hair up here. It was a little curly and a little darker, in fact. By the way, if you want to know what I was using, this is 3 months supply and it's 5%. Because here in Europe where I live, 5% is the common percentage of Minoxidil. Although in the US market, you sometimes get 15% to buy in a regular shop. So here, 5% is the way to go. And as I said, after about 4 months, the first small hairs started to grow in the area up here, and that was quite good. And since I had a lot of contact with other people fighting hair loss, I knew that Minoxidil on its own won't work forever, because it just gives you a little push and then it's over. But together with finasteride, I used it quite a long time. And one day I decided, due to some side effects with finasteride, to completely stop it. I stopped finasteride first, about 2 years before, and I could hold the status quite for a while just using Minoxidil. And when I stopped using Minoxidil, I did not do it from 100 to 0 because I did not want to shock my skin, my scalp, and I did not want to shock my blood and my hair. So I was using Minoxidil 2 times a day after my morning shower. I had a very special routine, by the way, which I will tell you in a different video, which is really great. So subscribe to this channel if you're interested, because I developed a perfect method using Minoxidil in the morning, believe me. And I used it before I went to bed, also with a special trick that I will tell you soon. So I did not stop it from 100 to 0 because I don't want to get a shock or anything else. So I just slowed down using Minoxidil. After about 3 months, I just used it once a day, and after 6 months, I stopped using Minoxidil. And therefore, to be honest, nothing spectacular happened. I was completely without medical treatments at that time, and I was looking on my head, I guess maybe 20 times a day. At work, I went to the toilet and I was looking at my hair. If something is falling out, I was really worried, will I be bald in a few weeks, or anything else like any questions like this. And to be honest, nothing really happened. I always take pictures of my hair at least every month. And when I compare these pictures, when I was using finasteride and I was using Minoxidil, and I go 1 year and I compare 1 year after after I completely stopped using medical treatments, you can see a difference. But in my honest opinion, it's more because I stopped using finasteride. Minoxidil is great, and it's better if you have problems with the crown. So I'm thinning out in the front and on the top of my head. I do not have a big problem in my crown area. And maybe that's why I did not see big differences. Of course, if I compare medical treatment and 1 year after, where I did not start my natural treatments, I was thinning out quite a bit. And maybe it was a combination of both. But just stopping Minoxidil with this method I told you is not a big deal actually. And overall, I felt quite a little bit healthier when I stopped using Minoxidil. I was not so tired during the day. And that was a big plus for me in my daily life. And as I already said, now I'm over 4 years on natural treatments fighting my hair loss, and my hair is looking better than ever. Just have a look. I will show you once again. It's quite thin up there, but I hope you can see it. But it's okay. It's okay. I can live with it at the moment. So maybe my plans for the future are, and I hope you will follow me and support me, if I can hold this status just with natural treatments and natural solutions like this for the next 3 or 4 years, and I'm 36 now, I will definitely think about having a hair transplant. As you can see, it does not look bad. And this is all hair that grew back when I was on natural treatments. That's fantastic. That's good hair. I did not have such a good status when I was on medical treatments. So believe me or not, but this is really great. And I don't have any side effects. I mean, you can see you can still see the areas where my hair loss was very aggressive, but I mean it's not 100%. If I compare it to when I was at the beginning of 20, of course it's very poor, but I mean look at this, it's still, there is a hairline. I mean it's a little bit thin up here, but I mean look at it, it's not that bad honestly, and I have 0 side effects. By the way, have a look at my other videos where I tell you something about my natural treatments and my story, and I will tell you more about these natural treatments in one of my next videos. So subscribe this channel, see you soon, bye.